think one of the biggest tragedies, especially in the West, that has harmed all of us as people who want to be leaders and who want to engage in leading in a good way, has been the myth of separation, or the doctrine of separation or individuality. A big part of the colonial mindset is that we are all individuals, and yes, we have to live to be our best selves, and that last part is true. And yes, we are individuals, but we are not separate from everything else. And so when we begin to shift our mindset and decolonizing our space, our mind, from being that I'm separate from everything, because that's where the mindset of being better than the environment, not having any regard for the water or the land or the air, not recognizing our connection to our ancestors and all of those pieces, and that we really need one another, that none of us is separate from the other, whether it's as human beings, but also to the plant life, to the animal life, to the water, to the air, to the earth, our mother. And so when we begin to think about leadership from that perspective, who am I in relation to all of these relations? You hear many indigenous people use the phrase all my relations. So what does that mean, all my relations? And so today I want to encourage you to think about, what does that phrase all my relations mean in relation to who I am and where I am? You see, one of the things that I believe is that because our internal truth, because the thing that is universally true is that we are also interconnected, when we try to separate ourselves from that and be something else, be external to all of the rest of our connections, it actually causes harm within us. And some of you might feel this inside your body. Some of you might feel like something doesn't, and we experience it as anxiety. We experience it in so many ways, and it's because we're disconnected. Many times we might feel like we're actually alone, and we're actually not alone. And these are moments sometimes when I say to people, please take some time and go sit in the trees, go sit by the water, sit away from your technology, and just connect and ask for inspiration and guidance to help begin to reconnect to the truth of the fact that we are all interconnected. And when we remember that, then the way that we show up begins to be different, because we begin to lead differently alongside the rest of creation and all of our relations in a much better way.